Hi there, and welcome back to Ultima Underworld. I'm Byron, and Winter's on the first level, standing outside of the area of the Green Goblins, and we say hi to Drog. Yes, what's your business here? I wish to view the splendor of their settlement. This is best place to see when you see Abyss. King Vernix, he the bravest in the whole underworld. You go see him if he see you. And with that he opens the portcullis. Very nice. Boom. Ah, Winter's quite nimble. And agile. Very nice. So yeah, like she has pretty evenly distributed stats. 24, 16, 20. Some higher strength would be appreciated, but you know. We can make do with this. It's probably gonna be chainmail instead of plate, but that's fine. Have we mapped that out nicely? We kinda have. And let's talk to you. Hey, you're not goblin, why are you here? Canst thou tell me of the goblins? Green goblins, yes, good. We are strongest and bravest in Abyss. Grey goblins, they nasty and weak. You know, won't talk to them. Also, watch out for some mean goblins, not like our settlement. They wear red. Good goblins near banner with funny marks, like me. Where's the leader? Yay, no, yeah, Vernix, Sea King. Maybe you want to talk to bodyguard Lion Nugo first. They are northwest at end of high overhang path. First we can exchange some goods. He has nothing that we need. I mean, it's nice that the trading mechanic is in here, but aside from one item, there's really like no need to trade for anything. You always find what you need, you find better stuff actually. He does not respond to you, and like the Grey Goblin have their guardsmen to keep their possessions. This is locked, and you can open it, and he would get annoyed and attack you, and you kill him, and the whole tribe gets annoyed and attacks you, so this escalates, and there's nothing of importance in there anyway, so let's not do this. I like how they have like their own personal bathroom sort of, but I wonder if this is just a stagnant pool, if there's no flow of water, no water coming to it and going from it. This just gets brackish really quickly, so and then it's no use anymore. This is Vernix. Oh, I thought you were the goblin thingy, the bodyguard. Oh, I guess we talk to you first then. All hail the most mighty and puissant ruler of the great and noble race of the Green Goblins. Fair greetings to thee. For what reason hast thou intruded on our court? I've quested long to drink from the fountain of thy wisdom, O Pearl among kings. True, I am rather wise, come to think of it. What dost thou wish to know? How came you by that gorgeous cloak? It does suit me, doesn't it? I had it made especially for me. One simply doesn't find work like this underground. Well, perhaps the mountain folk do make a few nice things, but they tend toward metal rather than clothes. Of course, the seers, the ancient illuminated seers of the Moonstone, they call themselves, they do nice work too, but they generally tend more toward the literary than the sartorial arts. And this hall, it's most beautiful. Well, one does what one can. Of course, those awful grey goblins took all the really nice things with them when they stole away in the night. This was just after Cerberus died, you know, when things were falling apart, and we've had to make do since then. One of these days I'm going to get some poison to catch Will or his ugly wife, which amounts to the same thing. He's terribly henpecked, you know. And then we'll see what's what. King of the Grey Goblins indeed. Why, he's an upstart. His father was a horse thief. But enough of this. You wanted to know something? How can I help you? Oh, it is very kind of you to take time to help me, Your Majesty. Oh, mention it not. It is so seldom that I get a chance to speak to a really intelligent person. I mean, our allies, the lizardmen, are nice enough, but the poor fellows can't speak a word of the common tongue. They understand it well enough, but the poor things don't have the mouth to speak it. And their language is so difficult. I know Seth and click mean yes and no, but I don't know which is which. Then there are the Knights of the Cruz Santa. They can talk well enough, but all they ever say is how many trolls they've killed. Frightful boy even does help keep the pest population down. Both kinds of pests, knights and trolls, you know. It must be a trial, even for one as noble as yourself. Oh, indeed it is. Sometimes I wonder how I even managed. It wasn't always like this, you know. When Cerberus was alive, things were ever so much better. He had all of us working together so well. A born leader was that man. When he founded this colony, you could have made a wager anywhere in Britannia that it wouldn't work, but he made it so. I still think one of those bastard Greys must have done him in. There were certain items too. Well, I suppose it will do no harm to tell thee. Cerberus collected 8 great talismans, each embodying a certain virtue. He was a great one for virtue, was Cerberus. It was well known that he intended them to come to the leaders of the various groups here in the Abyss. Well, we never saw them. If they still exist, they must be lost. But I must be boring thee. No, I could listen forever, Your Majesty, but I've taken enough of thy time. Well, bless you, you're such a charming conversationalist. Please do visit again. So if you're always like very polite to him, that's the way to go. And this is the bodyguard, you were supposed to talk to him first. They'll not be bothering the boss, No. Good. It'd be not healthy to bother a guy like the boss. Perhaps you could ask that boss if he could see me? Well, I already talked to him, so, but don't tell him that. Yeah, well, I could do that, but the boss don't like to be bothered with like practical stuff. His mind is on higher things. So we give him like gold. Don't overdo it. Perhaps I'd give thee a small gift to show my appreciation. Thanks, it's alright enough for a human. Tell that what? If that talks to the boss, be real like complimentary. He likes that. Yeah, we did that. I thank thee kindly. Sure thing. Hey, gotta go. Time for me to start dinner. Wanna stay? Swarm stew tonight, me specialty. Worm stew? Aye, me mother used to make it. That takes a rotworm, chops it up fine and marinates it with pot with mushrooms. Here. It's all written down on this. And this is important. I thank you kindly. So wait, this actually does not go into this sack. Tuk, 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 tuk. It goes into this. Because once we also have a bottle of port wine, then we can create this stew. What's that? Rotworm, mushroom. It must be a green one, not a grey one. And a bottle of port wine. Very good. This will be needed much later. This is the thing. The game gives you hints, and clues, and stuff that you need like hours later. So yeah, if you play this for the first time, you will be like 5 hours later. Oh wait, wasn't there something on level 1? And then you try to find it again. Yes, it took quite a while to finish the game in the first try. I guess I did it. Because well, you can always save and backtrack and stuff. I did encounter the inventory bug though. Because if you don't know what you need, you carry too much stuff around and you put you create storage places on certain levels and then you put too many items into that level and then you get the inventory back and shit happens then. You open a container and then there's another container, there's the same container, it's in the container again and then again and again and the items change their nature. This is a sapphire now, and it's gonna be a sword then, and ay. This is where you can lose quest critical items. So, yeah. Actually, let's go to the thingy, to the shrine, and see whether we can level up some skills. So, you remember the Cup of Wonder that we saw in a vision in the last video after smoking that incense? If you type that, we got like, I think, in, and if you do it again, you get HN and SA, and then you have to, you know, put them into the correct order. It's 3 syllables, not that many combinations. And then it says the Cup of Wonder is to the southeast and underneath you. So you would write here southeast below, and you put that note on every shrine on every level, and this is how you triangulate the position of the Cup of Wonder. But since I already know where it is, I don't need to do this, but I wanted to show you. And that's also like this thing. You get the Key of Truth by typing fan load. This is an information you get much later in the game as well, but I want to do it now so I don't forget to do it later. Because when we get the information, there's no shrine around, so gotta do it now. And I guess Anura is next. But not ready. Fine. That would have been defense. Okay, now we could go in here if we talk to him. If we can see him. There he is. It's been a long time since we of the folk have seen one such as ye. Be an outsider, no, an outcast from above or an outsider. I have recently been unjustly imprisoned. Aye, so all of you say. Well, it's not me placed to cast judgment upon ye. Behave yourself properly when dealing with the mountain folk, that's all we ask. What else you do is your own business. Now, what is it that you'll be wanting? Has there news of a kidnapped girl? I heard of such a thing. The abyss isn't a safe place these days, I tell ye. Perhaps some other of the folk might know more about that. Is there anything else I can help you with? Can't you let me through this portcullis? Very well, you seem a reasonable sort. Just mind your manners and you'll ne'er have trouble with the folk. Now before you meet the rest of the clan, is there anything else you'll be wanting? Yeah, trade. But, you know, we could, barter for some chain, but we don't need to. We will find this stuff on our own. And I'm not going in there now. And he closes it again because, oh, like she's not coming. No, actually not. It's still open, but it will close after a while. Instead, we talk to him here. Ironwood. Ah, me blueprints. Come back to me after all these years. No, it's not me blueprints. It's a human. What's this? Have you me blueprints? Ah, me blueprints. Where can they have gone? What are you talking about? For sure you're not me blueprints then, never uttered a word that they, and yet they've got a tongue for sure. Damned they were, mute as a rock. I used with their aid, but still I miss them sorely. Perhaps you can find them for me? I can try. Find me blueprints? Ah, that would be a good deed indeed. Somewhere about they are in the storeroom most likely, the southeast of my complex. Methinks where you did all of this on your own? Or is that where the storeroom is? Here I'll give you a set of blueprints of the area so that you can find your way about. Ah, mere blueprints. Where'd they go? You seem to be fine, lass. Perhaps you can find them for me? I would be happy to. Alright, good lass you are. In the storeroom I think the blueprints are. But you cannot fly, can you? Ah, that's a problem. The storeroom is high up. There's a flying potion somewhere in the spiral room? Ah, but that's locked. The trouble you put me through, I don't know why I'm helping you. Well, the help is much appreciated. Ah, speaking of help, you could help an old man greatly by finding me blueprints if you could. Now, where was the key to the old door to the spiral room? In the golden maze room, methinks. Ah yes, it's the golden path you must follow, or else you may be poisoned. No, that's the poison potion in the spiral room. Or was it a flying potion? Maybe both potion. Ah, that's it. But which potion is which? Wait, don't rush me. One potion is green and the other red. Or is one red and the other green? Yes, that's it. One red and one green, no doubt about it. Or one of the two is a flying potion and one is poison. Or is it the other way around? Ah, no, I've forgotten again. Oh, that's it. Green is good. Or was it red is rotten? So this is your clue. Green is good and red is rotten. Well, do your best, won't you? And while you're in the area, if you happen to buy my blueprints, bring them back here. I think I may have left them in the storeroom. Feel free to help yourself to anything else you find though. I will follow the directions as best I can. And those were confusing, very confusing directions. But green is good and red is rotten. That is the information that you need to take away from this. And we kinda did, so it's good. That's not where I want to go. Careful to not drop down. It's a deep drop and there are hostile creatures down there. Plus, you want to deal with this area first. So, also like this door will open and green poisonous worms will come crawling out. And we're gonna stab them. They didn't poison us though. Very nice. And what's in here? Nothing. But this is a very heavy gold coffer. Probably because it's made of gold. Be careful to stay on the yellow path, or else your health gets drained. This is also an important lecture that you need to remember much later in a game. And here we have the key. 3 yellow gems adorn the handle of this key. I only see one though. And like, this is a good way to show you actually how respawning works. See? It didn't take away that much health. Oh, how about that? And we're back here. And now we have 470 experience points. And we did have 537. So this is the penalty. Not a large one really. I mean, you get that experience back quickly. And there's, you know, way too much experience in the game for us anyway, so. But still. I usually don't die in this game. Because I know what I'm doing. Because I've done it very often. And boom, this is the door. We could force it open because it's just sturdy, but we have a key, so whatever. And remember, green is good and red is rotten, so we take the green one. And oh, our lore skill is high enough to identify it, but not the red one. Do we want arrows? No, crossbow bolts, but we don't want those either. This is a dagger though. An excellent one. I guess this beats our shitty one. Serviceable leather leggings, better than worn ones. And we have a headless. We're gonna miss more body parts soon. Ow. And there she blows. But it's a dead end. Oops, he brought a friend. Just checking whether he's alone. Oh. Boom. Okay. We did take quite a lot of damage in here. And I think there's another headless somewhere. Do we need to retreat and heal up? See, there he is. Ah, okay, well. Also, like, we have this... Oh. The runes are in the wrong order. Mr. Headless, where did you go? I think you went down here. There he is. It, whatever, fire. That did not hit. Alrighty. Serviceable leather boots. They might be magical, but I'm not good enough at looking at things to discover that. So, whatever. Nothing in here. Nothing in here either. So, but if you take a look at the map, you see there's a door to the south. Okay, so we save. And drink our potion of fly. And then we fly up. So this is a massive door, this cannot be opened with force. So what's in here? An ooze stone, okay. And those are the blueprints. They are indecipherable though. Whatever. What's in here? Just a few spikes. Okay, I don't need any of that. I already have a rock hammer, so let's go. While the flying is good. No, that's not the way. No, 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 no. Sea fly is already gone. And it's a feather fall now. Let's talk to the madman again. Ah, I recognize you. You're my blueprints. No. Maybe you're my tools? My potion? I know I've seen you somewhere. I have retrieved thy blueprints. My blueprints, at last we are reunited. Here, take another flying potion as a measure of my gratitude. Or perhaps it's a green potion. Never you mind, I'm sure it will do something useful. I bet you've never seen a flying potion before, so you be careful with it. Thank you. So, yeah, you get a flying potion back out of it, like the one you already had. And of course some quest XP, I guess. And a warm fuzzy feeling about helping a mad old man. So, that's gotta count for something, right? I think there's a spider in here. Yes. And boom. What is that? The gem insert in this key has been chipped badly. And boom, we're back at level 1. I never figured out what that was all about. I mean, this is the door we saw from the other side. But aside from this entrance here... What about this though? Why didn't I? Shit, I didn't explore that. That's unfortunate. I still need to do that. I was not finished with level 1. I just figured out now. Okay. Let's go there. It's not important, but, you know. No, is this not where I wanted to be? No, it's the next one. So we never actually went in here. But we will do that in the next video. Huh. Okay. So thank you very much for watching and see you soon. Goodbye.